Why is Galactus so interested in Franklin Richards? Well, they have quite the storied history in the comics, so let's talk about it and what direction they may be going in the MCU. So, as I'm sure you've gathered by now, Franklin Richards is powerful, okay? Absurdly so. He's one of the most powerful beings in the MCU, and that power within him is what attracts Galactus. This was touched on in the movie, but I won't give any actual spoilers for the movie for anyone that hasn't seen it. Now, depending on the comic run, Franklin and Galactus have had a lot of different interactions over the years, but they are often interconnected in very interesting ways, including once where Franklin made Galactus his herald. Let me just repeat that because you know the Silver Surfer is Galactus's herald, aka she will do his bidding. Franklin made Galactus his herald, and he resurrected him from the dead to do so. But it feels like what we're going to see in the MCU is where Franklin inherits Galactus's mantle. This is something that was alluded to during the film. Again, Galactus was attracted to the power within Franklin because he viewed it as a release from this endless servitude that he's been fulfilling, like this role he's been playing in the universe to devour these planets. And this is very reminiscent of what happens to these two in the history of the Marvel Universe, where we find at the very end of time there are only two beings still alive, Galactus and Franklin Richards. And it's here that we find out Franklin's true purpose, and also the reason for Galactus's insatiable hunger. His consumption of planets, life, and energy is also that he will have enough to launch the next universe. As Galactus is not from this universe but one prior to it, Franklin Richards will now carry that mantle into a brand new universe. He is passing the torch to him now. So seeing as where the MCU is going with Doomsday, Secret Wars, and ultimately an entire reboot, it seems clear that Franklin is going to be the linchpin in all of that. And very much like where he becomes Galactus, he may be the only being to remember this previous iteration of the MCU as he launches the next one. So we're obviously going to get an older Franklin Richards at some point in these next couple of Avengers movies, and I can't wait to see just what comic runs they pull from and how exactly they're going to handle all of this. But y'all let me know what you think.